Did I do this right? I have no idea. It's been a long time. How's it going? Skid Gore. Uh, been a long time. Haven't done a video. Good to be back. I thought this would be a lot of fucking fun, man. Underrated metal bands. uh, it's gonna be a blast. I hope I can turn maybe some newcomers on to some great bands, and I'm sure the old schoolers out there know some of these bands as well. So that's totally fine with me. It's badass, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So hope you all are doing cool. Cheers. The music you're hearing in the background is Bone Gnar with their Feast of Flesh album. That's actually in here somewhere. Featuring Cam Lee of Massacre fame on vocals. It's a fucking badass band. Definitely an underrated band. I don't hear anybody talk about it. Good gore-soaked Florida death metal sound. Love them. All right. Well, none of these are in particular order. It's just whatever the fuck I grab. You know. You know the drill. There's no way I could ever put these bands in order because it would take for fucking ever. So I'm just gonna fucking go for it. I hope the lighting is okay in here. I'm trying something new, so who knows. Let me know in the comments if it works or not. I'll probably go back in the main horror room like I usually do, but I don't know. Like I said, I'd try something different. And it's been fucking snowing like a son of a bitch here, so my back is absolutely fucking killing me. So I need some nice cushioning, you know, for my back. And I just got out of band practice too. It was really fun. Haven't done it in a while, and my voice is hoarse. So if I sound like a fucking drug addict, I apologize. But yeah, I thought it'd be fun to do a fucking video, man. So enough of the bullshit. Let's just fucking do this. Like I said, no particular order whatsoever. Featuring the mighty Dax Riggs on vocals from the fucking one of my absolute favorite bands of all time, Acid Bath. This is the band that he tried to do after Acid Bath, and that is Agents of Oblivion. Agents of Oblivion, to me, I think they could have been actually really, really fucking as big as Acid Bath, honestly, if the band would have lasted. I believe this is the band that Dax did before his solo shit. Or, yeah, before his solo stuff, solo career. But, man, his vocals are just such a fucking huge inspiration for me as a vocalist and a musician and songwriter. Dude's fucking amazing. I'm glad Acid Bath is back, I guess, you know? So that's fucking cool. But, yeah, man, Agents of Oblivion is fucking badass shit. We'll wait on that one. This is more of a known band. This is Arcturnus from Norway. Hellhammer on drums. The dude's a fucking beast. He's one of my favorite drummers of all time. And he really shines on this band, this album. Arcturnus is badass. Atmospheric black metal at its best. This next band is a buddy of mine. A couple buddies of mine. They're called Gorlock. This is their album, The Dim. I really love this album. If you're at all a fan of crazy atmospheric, horrific atmosphere, like a total soundtrack to your worst fucking nightmare, this band is that. Gorlock. Highly check them out. I've worked with them in the past on a track. That was a lot of fun to do. It was an honor to be a part of that. And those guys are good friends of mine as well. So definitely support Gorlock. Fucking badass shit right here. Oh yeah, this is a cool one. This is kind of more of a recent find. This is Carnal Savagery. This is a fucking new favorite of mine. I love this band. Total Autopsy worship. Just badass, sick fucking gore-soaked riffs we all love. With a little bit of the fucking... I mean, yeah, it's definitely got like an Autopsy feel to it, their music. Definitely old school death metal, the way it should be played. Carnal Savagery, check it out. That's an underrated band in my view. This is one of my favorite black metal bands for like, what do you call it? Like just, there's a special word for this type of black metal chaos, I guess. Just fucking bombastic shit going crazy all the time. Rest in peace, Tragenda, the guitar player, and that is Black Witchery. Amazing fucking band, one of my favorites. Truly a band that practices what they preach. You know, it's not about glamour. They're the real deal when it comes to Satanism. Much respect. I have a band here. This is actually a horror soundtrack, kind of on the lines of like Midnight Syndicate. It's not metal at all, but I really like these guys. It's got Nox Arcana. Like I said, on the lines of Midnight Syndicate, really good shit to listen to around Halloween, or all year round for that matter. Fucking great shit. But we got some brutal ass death metal. Sinister. Fucking badass. Underrated technical death metal band. I love these guys. Such good product. I heard about these guys. The Mighty J-Dog of Hell's Headbanger. And talked about them, sounded like it was up my alley, checked them out, fucking hit the target, man. I'm glad. I love this shit. It's called Unlowered. It's a great fucking band, really good black metal. Check them out on Hell's Headbanger. I'm pretty sure if you're an extreme metal fan, you know this band. You really should, honestly. This is kind of like extreme metal 101, really. And that's a classic record. Terrorizer with World Downfall. Pete Commando Sanville drumming is some of my absolute favorite performance. Jesse, rest in peace, who'd go on to do bigger and better things with Napalm Death. And David Vincent is also on there too. This is a really fucking like timeless grindcore classic for sure. It's definitely a milestone in extreme metal. Terrorizer, World Downfall. I'm pretty sure most people know that one. I still think they're underrated though. They also made another album that was good called Darker Days, I believe. I like that one as well. I think that was Jesse's last work before he passed, I believe. Speaking of past, the late great Frank Killjoy Pucci of Necrophagia fame. This is his thrash metal band he did after his solo band, Killjoy, and that is Cabal. Definitely fucking dark angel possessed type worship, you know, like old school death metal, really good Scott Burns style production, heavy fucking guitar. Definitely one of my favorites. I actually have this on vinyl too, but I just figured I'd show the CD. But yeah, this is a really good thrash metal album, really good, underrated. Rest in peace, Killjoy. And if you've ever watched my channel, you know how much that man was an inspiration to me, you know, as a horror collector and a musician as well, so hell yeah. I'm kind of like Terrorizer. Most people probably know this band too, but if you don't, you know, check them out. S-Sphinx. Definitely one of my favorites right here. Sick fucking goddamn riffs. I love it. Some of my favorites. What do we got here? So fucking dark. Inverloch. Badass Doom Death. One of my favorites. I think they're from Australia. They're a really badass band though. This is a band I love listening to around October. And Halloween time obviously, but I'm a huge, you know, fan of Misfits, Samhain, Samhain, bands like that. So these guys are badass. It's called October Rising. Definitely a really good soundtrack for your Halloween. Check them out. I got another Killjoy band here. This is going to be a hard one to pronounce, so I apologize. Yoshihatron. I don't know, I probably butchered that, but anyway, it's a industrial project, not more or less metal per se, but more like an industrial project, like Comey Christ, Skinny Puppy, stuff like that, but with a really horrific atmosphere. And like I said, Killjoy's a part of this, and also the badass fucking Attila Keshner Mayhem fam is also on this, so it's really cool. I like it. This is kind of fun. I don't know what the fuck I'm grabbing, just whatever it is. It's gonna be a long fucking video. Hope you all stay for it. If not, watch it and, take your time watching it. We got Crippled Bastards. Fuck yeah. Badass fucking band. Crippled Bastards. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. We'll be here all fucking night. Most people know Cancer, but they're one of my favorites as well, and such a fucking great death metal record. Classic, dude. It's usually on like so many fucking people's lists, and rightfully so. It's best ever, really. Love Cancer. Oh, wait on that one. Oh yeah, this was a cool underrated band I don't really hear a lot of people talk about. It's called Death Breath. Fuck yeah, man. Check these guys out. Total Autopsy Worship as well, early death metal. That cover is actually the zombie from Plague of the Zombies. That's one of my favorite Hammer films. So yeah, these guys' heads are in the right place for horror. But Death Breath is badass. Love it. They got another album I wouldn't mind getting as well. Fucking cool. Oh, yeah, talk classic grindcore right here. Brutal Truth. Fucking Danny Laker. I always fucking say his last name wrong, I'm sorry. Fucking awesome album though. Fucking amazing. I love me some fucking Brutal Truth. Actually, all Brutal Truth is great. I got Trendkill Suicide somewhere too. Wait on that one. Oh, hell yeah. Acheron fans for sure, man. Vincent Crowley. Fucking one of my absolute favorites, dude. This is such a fucking banger of an album. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love how the attention to detail too with the fucking layout of the album. I wouldn't mind getting the fucking record of this. It's got the CD, but it's a fucking great offering from the mighty Vincent Crowley of Acheron fame, and one of my favorites. I love it. Got a really good horrific atmosphere. H.P. Lovecraft all over this fucker. Amityville on the cover. Just fucking great album. Really fucking good extreme metal band. Check out Vincent Crowley. Really cool guy too. Rest in peace, Wayne Fabra of Graveyard Rodeo fame. Helped out Crowbar when they were the Slugs. Really good drummer, but a really good singer as well, man. And that's Christ Inversion. This is actually originally a demo called The Obey the Will of Hell, but Philip H. Anselmo put this out on Housecore Records. I wish he'd put the fucking 13 Luciferian Rites or whatever, because Tommy Buckley of Soylent Green is on that fucking album drumming, and he's like one of my favorite drummers, and Kevin Bond of Superjoint Ritual is also on there, and it's a fucking great album. You can actually hear it on YouTube, but I just wish I'd have a physical copy of that fucking, because it's a fucking great one. But Christ Inversion, awesome fucking band, one of my favorites. Rest in peace, Wayne. Rest in hell, Wayne. That dude was the real deal, man. We'll wait on that. Oh yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Definitely underrated. Coffin Worm. If you're a fan of Death Doom mixed with like dirty style black metal um, Dark Throne, I Hate God mix shit, you know, with a really horrific atmosphere, you know. Coffin Worm is for you. I really, if you're a fan of Druid Lord, bands like that, you're gonna like. I discovered this band along with Druid Lord around the same time, and yeah, even if you like you know Hooded Menace and stuff like that, you're really gonna like Coffin Worm. This is the album to get. They actually put out another album, but I heard it and you know it's cool and all, but nothing smokes this one. It's my favorite. Amebix classic, very influential to the Norwegian black metal scene. Primarily Dark Throne, awesome shit. Right up there with Killing Joke. Oh yeah, one of my favorites here. Churchburn. Yeah, this is a badass album. I love this. I'd love to find this on vinyl actually. I really love this band's style. They got that whole doom sludge approach mixed with black metal vocals and an attitude. Love it. Fucking badass. Churchburn. Great fucking band name too. Sorry, had it upside down. This is another badass doom death metal band that I really like, called Crypts. They got many albums, but this is the one I snagged, and I really love it. I love the production. I love the fucking horrific atmosphere of this band. Crypts is the shit. Check them out. Yeah, wait on that. Oh yeah, another one of my favorites, Forgotten Tomb. Fucking great music to kill yourself too. Fucking, I love this fucking shit. So fucking misanthropic, fucking just depressing, heavy. The whole fucking world sucks. Fucking everyone, I hate everybody. This is the soundtrack for your life right here. Forgotten Tomb is badass. Love it. I'd like to get some more of their stuff for sure. Can I pronounce this band? Bastard Sapling. Chaotic black metal. Right here. Gotta wait on that. Oh yeah. Rest in peace, Joey Lazarez of I Hate God, and this band as well, Outlaw Order, one of my absolute fucking favorites. I love this fucking album. Double Barrel solves everything. Fucking great. Absolute banger right here. Outlaw Order, Dragon Down Enforcer. Good New Orleans sludge, you know. Here we get some more horror punk here with Hollow Mass. This is a great fucking band as well, right up there with October Rising. One of my favorites. Boris Randall, badass. Used to play in Necrophagia for a while. I need a drink. Holy shit, I'm talking too long. Oh. When you do death metal vocals for like fucking 5 hours straight, it's when you haven't done it in a while, holy shit. It hurts. This is badass grindcore death. Hemdale, Brad Jackson, one of my favorites. This is a compilation of all their material. They did a lot of splits with Exit 13 and Exhumed. But yeah, Hemdale's badass, and I love that fucking cover. It cracks me up. With the fucking Fulci zombie with the fucking cat. Badass. I love it. This is a badass band. I recently just discovered them. Called Splatterhouse. Splatterhouse. I love that fucking cover. Yeah, I admit that cover enticed me to buy it, and I'm glad I did, because it's badass. Love it. Splatterhouse. Old school gore-drenched death metal. Oh man, you need some fucking death doom, funeral doom, crazy fucking uh, the Knights Templar from the Return of the Blind Dead series, Armando Diaz-Sorno's Blind Dead films, horror films, great fucking movies. But this is Moss, very much inspired by those films. Love Moss. They're one of the heaviest, creepiest fucking bands too, man. Their riffs just are so fucking horrific. Great shit. Moss, check them out. Fred Diablo, who used to play in Necrophagia and Gorelord. This is Grimfist, one of my favorites. If you took Darkthrone mixed with Carcass, mixed with Pantera, and put them in a blender, and a little Slayer in there too, I think you would get something like Grimfist. Really good Norwegian groovy death metal. Fucking love it. And Fred Diablo's vocals are always fucking great. Here's a fucking badass sludge band on the likes of I Hate God and Buzzoven. This is Grief. Fucking really pissed off fucking music, man. Put some fucking serious holes in walls, listen to this shit. But it is so fucking badass. I love it. One of my fucking favorite sludge metal albums. Absolutely. It's right up there with Take Is Needed for Pain by I Hate God, as far as I'm concerned. Some classic fucking black metal here, man. Don't make me pronounce the fucking album title, because I can't. But it is The Mighty Horna. One of my absolute favorite modern black metal bands, for sure, that are still carrying the fucking flags for the church burners everywhere. Fucking love Horna, man. I'm a huge fan of, like, black metal with groove. I mean, I do like, you know, Marduk and Dark Funeral, bands like that. Like Sarcophago, you know, crazy blast beats. But I do like a lot of fucking groove. Those groovy fucking riffs. Horna definitely personifies that, in my opinion. Right up there with Kraft is one of my favorites. Wow, what are the odds of that shit? Just talked about Kraft. Holy fuck. That's weird. Just out of all these fucking things, I grabbed the one I was talking about. Kraft. Terror Propaganda. I have to get this on fucking vinyl. I have to. This is one of my absolute favorite modern black metal albums. I love it. I love the production. I love the fucking just evil motherfucking atmosphere. The vocals, the horror samples, you know, chicks screaming and shit as they're getting sacrificed. This is a fucking great soundtrack to a black mass. Check out Kraft Terror Propaganda. They have so many albums. They got that Soul Rape one. They got what's that fucking that? God damn it! Put me on the spot here. Fuck the World? Is that what it is? I don't know, but Terror Propaganda is one of my favorites. You can't really go wrong with the band Kraft. If you're a fan of old school black metal, definitely. I learned about this band through Philip H. Anselmo. He put them out on his label Housecore Records. This is the band Harp. An extreme fucking heavy as motherfucking fuck. Sludge. I don't know, man. This band is doing so much shit, it's like hard to put them in a fucking category, you know? I love it though. Harp. Sadly, they're not a band anymore, but there's another band called Grisnam. I probably fucked that up. But they're the members of that Harp. But this album, The Filth by Harp, check it out if you never heard it. If you're a fan of really heavy fucking shit, you'll fucking love Harp. I've been harping these guys for fucking years, pun intended, you know. They're fucking awesome, man. Fred Diablo again making an appearance on this underrated metal list with Hemnur, Satanic Hellride. This is a really good fucking Darkthrone Carpathian Forest worship type band. I almost said rip off. Worship type band that he did with his girlfriend, I believe now wife, Anna. I think they're still together, I don't know. Fred kind of got out of music, unfortunately, but this is like his last black metal thing. I think he got sick of the whole fucking my band's more evil than your band bullshit that was going on, you know, at the time. And, you know, just play what you want, man. Play what you fucking feel. And Fred's Diablo's always done that in everything he does. But Hemner is badass fucking black metal for sure. Norwegian black metal. Ugh, we're gonna bring the mood down here. Little funeral doom for you with Mournful Congregation. This is a great fucking album to listen to after a funeral. I know, trust me. Definitely puts things in perspective about how fragile life really is. But it is therapeutic for some people, this kind of music, you know? It's not for everybody. Some people can't see outside the box. I'm not gonna fucking rant about this shit. If you like it, you like it, you know? Funeral Doom is a style of metal that it's not for everybody. But badass band, Mournful Congregation. Speaking of Carpathian Forest, we got Natty Frost. This is his solo shit. Some of the best black metal you'll ever hear. True fucking just fuck the world. Love it. I love his attitude. Natty Frost. Impetigo. Landmark album here. Ultimo Cannibal. I personally like Horror of the Zombies more than this one, but this is a great album as well. Steve-O is a fucking death metal legend. I would say Impetigo, Repulsion, and Necrophagia are probably some of the forerunners of the more gory death metal. Though Carcassonne are too. Death, obviously, you know, but Impetigo were badass, and they sing about some of my favorite horror movies of all time. There's even a sample, like on Horror of the Zombies, there's a sample from Flower, Flesh, and Blood, Guinea Pig. That's fucking cool. Impetigo, badass shit. That's just Death Metal 101 right there. Going back to some more non-fucking black metal with Judas Iscariot, Heaven in Flames. I'd like to get some more material from this guy, because I fucking love this band. I believe it's a one-man band. Yeah, dude does everything. Fucking talented motherfucker. To make a apocalyptic black metal album like this. With a lot of groove too. You know, I like that, like I said before. Judas Iscariot. Madison's own, Bongzilla. I still think they're underrated. I really do. Great fucking sludge metal. Oh, fuck. This is one of the reasons why I'm doing this video, is to show off bands like this that I believe are just so fucking underrated, but so fucking good, you know? Excuse me. That is Night Hag. If you are all a fan of Necrophagia, Mortician, Incantation, Autopsy Worship, the list goes on. These guys personify what that macabre type fucking riff is, in my view. Night Hag, I love these guys so much that I'm gonna buy a fucking some merch from them. I'm gonna get some shirts, I think. This is one of those bands I fucking love, and I love to support them. Night Hag, and that cover is actually inspired by Pumpkinhead, the creepy witch in Pumpkinhead. That's fucking cool. Night Hag is so fucking good. I've shown so many people that fucking band. Rest in peace, Wayne Fabra again. We got Graveyard Rodeo talking about before. They definitely were ahead of their time as far as the NOLA metal scene goes. Definitely inspired. Well, Pepper Keenan used to even play in Graveyard Rodeo, and he brought a lot of those riffs and ideas to the album Blind he was on. So these guys rubbed off on a lot of people, and they are a badass fucking band. Graveyard Rodeo, rest in peace. Fuck yeah. Keeping a pissed off. Pig motherfucking destroyer. Oh man. G.R. Hayes' vocals. So fucking hateful. Oh god. I love Pig Destroyer. They are one of my favorites. The drummer. I gotta say his name, man. He deserves it. Brian Harvey, yes. Brian Harvey, amazing fucking drummer. One of my absolute fucking favorites. Prowler in the Yard. I do like 38 Counts of Battery, Phantom Limb, and Terrifier, I believe. And then they have another one. They got many. I'm not up to date on them, but I love Old Pig Destroyer. Some of my favorite music of all time. Punch you in the fucking mouth, man. Fuck yeah, Rippin' Corpse. This is usually on a lot of fucking people's lists as far as timeless death thrash goes, rightfully so. Eric Rutan. Hey, I said his name right this time. I always say Rutan. Rutan. I always fuck his last name up. Eric Rutan. Rutan, yes. He's also in the Mighty Hate Eternal, and of course he's in the Mighty Cannibal Corpse with the Neck himself. Fucking badass. And he's doing a great job in Corpse too. But Rippin' Corpse, fucking awesome, man. Total banger of a fucking death thrash album. I love the singer in this fucking band too. What the fuck is his name? Scott Ruth. Really unique vocal style. Oh, one of my favorites right here. I have all their fucking albums, and it's usually Wichitanic Hallucination. That's the one that got me into this band. And I do love Stoned. They can't really go wrong. I can't wait for their next album. I really hope Slasher Dave puts it out at some point, and that is Acid Witch. Acid Witch personifies everything I love about metal and horror together. Such a great Halloween atmosphere. This album in particular, because they use like old school fucking sampled Halloween samples, like Halloween Safety and shit. I fucking love it. I love this album is so fucking badass. It just flies by too. But it's such a great fucking listen. One of my absolute fucking favorites, Acid Witch. Hail. Fucking Acid Witch, man. I'd love to see that fucking band live. I guess they fucking like throw like live worms at their fucking audience and shit. It's fucking awesome. Fred Diablo again, dominating this fucking list with Gorelord. I've talked about this record so many fucking times on my channel. I just can't get enough of the heaviness. That Mortician style fucking heavy guitar mixed with black metal, like Necrophagia style stuff, which makes perfect sense because Fred obviously played in that band. But Gorelord is its own Fulci nightmare come to life audio form, man. Fucking Gorelord, sick shit. I gotta read one of the fucking album or the fucking song titles, because some of these fucking titles just fucking kill me, man. Yeah, dude. Crucified goat drenched in blasphemic blood. I mean, that's so cool. Alive when fucking the dead. Depravity at its finest. Norwegian groovy death metal. Some badass carcass worship here. Exhumed. This is my favorite Exhumed album. I love gore metal. I like Slaughter Cult too. Actually, I love all their fucking albums. I'm not up to date, but I love Slaughter Cult and gore metal as well. But Raw Sewage, awesome fucking dude. I love this fucking band. Exhumed. I'd love to see Exhumed live. Hope it happens someday. Oh, this is a great Emperor in the Nightside Eclipse era worship, I would say. This band definitely personifies that style, that really definitely fucking blood-stained dusk. One of my favorites right here. Badass. Damn, man, Fred Diablo. Jesus Christ. Save some room for other band. Soul Forsaken. Fred Diablo and his brother Food. I think it's underrated. I like it. It's got like a almost a new metal feel to it, mixed with death metal. You can tell he was trying something new with the music. But heavy as fuck, man. Definitely, you know, Pantera influences as well. And fucking Soul Forsaken. Badass. Groovy Norwegian metal for sure. Well, yeah. Behexen. Definitely another band that practices what they preach. Ritual Satanum, one of my absolute favorites from these guys. Chrome Division, yeah, I like this band. Really good mix of rock and roll, Sugar of Dimmy Borgir. Yeah, awesome shit. Got a brain fart there. Snore Rouge, Thorns. I believe Samoth of Emperor put this out on his label. Thorns are pretty much the legends in the Norwegian black metal scene. They're right from the start. Badass. I love it. Oh my god. One of my absolute favorites. Still underrated, I think. Silent Motherfucking Green. Ben Follis, amazing fucking poet and fucking singer. I love Soylent Green. One of my absolute favorite bands of all time. I could talk for hours about this band, but I won't. Tommy Buckley on guitar. Brian of I Hate God. I mean, it's such a fucking badass band. Norwegian, or Nola fucking gods right here. There's so much going on in their music because you can't really pinpoint, like, they're part sludge, part grindcore, part death metal. They just got so much fucking groove in their music. It's just, they're so fucking unique. Bestial Mockery. Badass war metal. Love it. Straight for the fucking jugular. War metal personified. I love it. Oh yeah, I saw these guys. They were fucking cool. Good horror punk. Rat Bat Spider. Definitely Misfits worship. You'll love it. Messiah. Old school death thrash. Very inspiration to bands like Necrophagia and countless others. Slaughter. The thrash metal band Slaughter, of course. But yeah, Messiah, badass. Oh yeah, Floodgate. Yeah, these guys are cool. I like it. Really good doom metal from New Orleans, featuring Kyle Thomas of Exhorder. I think he's in trouble now. But yeah, Floodgate was a badass band. I always loved this album, Penalty, by them. One of my favorites. Furzy, Norwegian black metal. Definitely a great album, great band. More raw black metal. Oh god, I'm gonna butcher this band's name. Urskarak? Usarak? I'm fucking probably that up. But this is a band from Italy, extreme metal band from Italy. Killjoy of Necrophagia put this out on Baphomet Records, his old label. But I always love this band. Fucking cool. Really good horror soundtrack too. Cheers. Alright. I think I'm gonna need a refill. Holy shit. Shining. Great depressive black metal. One of my favorites. I love listening to this one. Hellhammer on drums. Just a total fucking beast on drums. I think Maniac actually does an appearance on that too. Oh, hell yeah, man. Totally fucking underrated. Old fuck yeah. Hate Plow. Fuck yeah, man. Hate Plow is badass. Just goes right to the fucking throat, man. Death metal, grindcore, sickness. I love it. Rob Barrett. Oh, hell yeah, man. We got some badass sludge here. Fuck yeah. Sludge fans rejoice with Newthgrush. I still think they're fucking underrated, man. There's people who know them in the scene, but I still think they're underrated. And they're a great fucking sludge metal band. I fucking love it. So fucking sick riffs. Can't beat it. Oh yeah, this is a badass record. I'd love to find this on vinyl. Convulse, World Without God. Convulse is right up there with Carnage, Entombed, Unleashed, bands like that. Definitely Swedish death metal at its finest. Love Convulse. Oh, hell yeah, man. Theragothon, one of my favorite funeral doom metal bands of all time, right up there with Skepticism. If memory serves me right, I believe Theragothon came out before Stormcrow Fleet, Skepticism, but they're both really fucking badass Finnish funeral doom bands. But Theragothon, I fucking love this. Great. Fenris of Darkthrone, Doom, Pentagram Worship with Valhall. Love this, man. Red Planet is a great fucking album. Philip Anselmo put this out on Housecore Records. That's how you get it. But man, this is a really fucking awesome fucking doom metal album. Easy Rider, that fucking riff in that, it just kills me every time. Fenris on drums, of course. Oh man, speaking of more legends, With the Dead. Now this is a very underrated doom metal band, featuring, of course, the fucking great Lee Dorian of Cathedral fame, ex-Napalm Death, mixed with former members of Electric Wizard. So you take Cathedral and Electric Wizard together and you get With the Dead, and this is one of my favorites. I love it. I never hear anybody talk about this band. I don't even know if they're a band anymore, but this is a badass band. This is what Lee did after the Last Sphere record from Cathedral. But amazing. With the Dead. Check it out. If you're at all a fan of Cathedral and Electric Wizard and you want to fucking hear him have sex, dude, With the Dead, I'm telling you, man, check it out. Funeral Mist. Chaotic black metal at its finest. Hell yeah. I'm gonna start speeding up a little bit. Confessor. Awesome doom metal. I love the drummer of this band. Amazing fucking musicianship. Confessor. We got Drop Dead. Great hardcore grindcore band right here. Very fucking pissed off album on the lines of like, you know, Anal Cunt, bands like that, just go for the fucking kill. Don't give a fucking shit about being politically correct. I love it. Drop Dead. Amazingly hard fucking album to find, but I'm glad I finally tracked down a copy. Great shit. That might be on the more lines of Crust as well. Thornspawn. This is a great Texas black metal band. They're still going strong and releasing some badass shit, but this has always been my favorite album. What is it called? Taint Thy Steel, Holy. I can't fucking read that, but yeah, it's a great fucking band, Thornspawn. Check them out if you're a fan of. You want to hear a really good modern black metal band that has a lot of traditional elements. Thornspawn's great, and Killjoy was a huge fan of these guys. I think he put this out on Baphomet originally, but Thornspawn, fuck yeah, one of my favorites. Oh yeah, this is a hard one. It just kind of happened too. Rest in peace, Casey Chaos. Wow, man. Hey, man. This is Scum. This is such a unique project. Because you got Casey Chaos bringing the fucking punk vibes. And then you got Samoth and Faust of Emperor. So you got punk meets black metal. And it's just a fucking amazing goddamn mix, and it just works. And when black metal first started, they had more of a punk rock attitude, like we don't give a fucking shit. So it seems logical that those two worlds would collide with black metal and punk. And Scum, to me, one of my absolute favorite albums of all time. Rest in peace, Casey Chaos. I was a huge Amen fan, still am. That was definitely a loss to the music community. Fucking awesome, but at least we got your music. Scum, Gospels for the Sick, definitely a banger. Nocturnal Culto makes an appearance on it as well. Oh yeah, Psy, Scorn Defeat, one of my favorites right here. Japanese black metal. This is back when they were full-on black metal. They're kind of all over the place these days. They're one of those bands that don't pigeonhole themselves. They do whatever the fuck they want. Mariah Psy, he's a fucking genius. He used to play in Necrophagia for a while, and he also did Enoch with Killjoy. But Euronymous was actually a big fan of Psy and actually wanted to put this out on Death Like Silence, but of course we all know what happened there. I guess that didn't work out. But Psy is fucking badass. Great Japanese black metal band. The drummer in that band's fucking nuts. Mariah's vocals are great, though. Sheer Terror. Fucking New York City hardcore right here. On the lines of Madball and Agnostic Front. Fucking one of my favorites. I love it. Such pissed off shit, man. Circle Pit material. Johnny Kelly and John Kenny, or Kenny Hickey of Typo Negative, did a band back when Pete was still alive, outside of Typo Negative, called Seventh Void. And I've always been a champion of these guys. They're a really fucking great band, really good doom metal, mixed with like a Soundgarden style too, because Kenny's vocals are so like Chris Cornell. I've always loved this fucking band. They've always been a huge inspiration for me vocally as well. Yeah, I've always been a champion of these guys. This album came out on Big Vin Records, which is Vinnie Paul, rest in peace, label that he had. And I think he only did Rebel Meets Rebel and Seventh Void. I don't know if he ever put out any other bands, but Seventh Void has always been a favorite of mine. Kenny and Johnny went to do Silver Tomb, which is also another badass band. But now they are in a fucking band called... What the fuck are they called? They used to be called I Am. Now they're something else. They changed their name. Oh, fuck, man. Having a brain fart. Sun Don't Shine, I think? I think that's what it's called. Members of Crowbar and Typo Negative together. It's like It's fucking perfect. I can't wait for that record to drop. I'm really looking forward to it. But Seven Void is an awesome band that they did back in the day. Saw them live. They were awesome. They opened for Typo on the Dead Again tour. We were just talking about Skepticism. Finnish funeral doom metal at its finest with Storm Crow Fleet. Definitely one of my favorites here. Learn about these guys through Killjoy. And definitely awesome fucking band. Them and Theragothon and My Dying Bride and Paradise Lost are probably the bands that really influenced a lot of bands for funeral doom and doom metal for sure. Sarcophago, Brazilian death thrash, crazy chaotic black metal at its finest. Just crazy fucking drums, man. Holy shit. The drums kind of sound like they're, I don't know. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of the drum sound on this album. Their other albums sounded better drum-wise, and you could tell they progressive musicians, but they were just young, hungry, and fucking pissed off, satanic, fucking Brazilian punks when they did this one. And INRI, we're just gonna call it that. One of my favorites. Sarcophago and Volcano. That you just gotta have that shit. Old first wave of black metal shit. We'll wait with that one. There's a band called Rotimir, Serpents of the Church. Definitely some good Black Sabbath worship. I believe these guys are from Australia, but I've always been a champion of them. Really good doom metal band. Check them out. Oh, fuck yeah, man. One of my favorites. Righteous Pigs. I think I even have a patch on my short. Yeah. Righteous Pigs. Fuck yeah. Oh, fuck. Mitch Harris went on to go to Napalm Death. This is his band that he had before that. And what a band, man. Definitely a hardcore attitude, even like a GG punk fuck you attitude mixed with grindcore. They do their own thing with it, man. One of the most pissed off fucking vocal approaches I've ever heard. Righteous Pigs is the shit, man. Stress Related is an absolute grindcore classic. Amazing album. Oh yeah. Portal. Shit yeah. Definitely heard of these guys. Shu Filipich and Samo. Got a couple of their fucking albums. Swarth, Sipa. There's so many, man. Can't think of, but Outer is one of my favorites. I love the production. The guitar sound just sounds out of this world. It's like a fucking Cthulhu fucking H.P. Lovecraft fucking nightmare. Like a Lovecraft portal opening up and just sucking you the fuck in, man. And the drums, it's almost like they're played backwards. The drummer of this band is fucking insane. I think this is back when the singer wore a clock on his head. I don't think he does that anymore. But Portal are badass. Really good, carrying the flame of, like, you know, Morbid Angel, stuff like that. These guys are badass. Portal, one of my fucking favorites. I can see why Philip is behind that band. They're fucking great in so many fucking ways. We were just talking about Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost. This is my favorite Paradise Lost. This is more when they're Death Doom. You know, they got more symphonic and a little more clean sounding. This is back when they were young and pissed off. Fucking classic, man. Paradise Lost. Oh, Deathspell Omega. Chaotic black metal, technical death metal craziness. The drums are just fucking out of this world. I don't know how the fuck you race drum parts like that, man, and remembers them. Can barely remember simplistic shit. Old Down with the Nails. This is always a band I've been championing too, along with Kraft. This band was actually put out by Nocturnal Culto Dark Throne's label Syndicate Records, I believe. I don't know if they're a band anymore. Don't quote me on that, but this is a badass, old school, hence the fucking name, old approach. Definitely Sodom, Bathory, Dark Throne style. I love it. Fucking awesome. Old Down with the Nails. That's a really enjoyable watch. or listen. Save that. Already had that. I have doubles apparently. Mausoleum. Badass death metal with a horrific atmosphere, heaviness. I still think they're underrated. They are known, but they are underrated in my view. They're a fucking badass death metal band. Mausoleum. Kingdom of Sorrow. Kirk Weinstein, a Crowbar, and Winstein, not Weinstein, I'm sorry. Winstein, a Crowbar, Down, and of course Jamie Jest of Hatebreed. Really cool combo. Love this fucking album. This is their first album. But yeah, one of my favorites. If you took Crowbar mixed with Hatebreed, that's pretty much what you get. Really fucking cool. I like it. You got some sick shit here. Impaled. Dead Shall Dead Remain, one of my favorites. Raw Sewage, I love his fucking voice. One sick motherfucker, man. Also an Exhumed. Badass band. They're both great, but the Impaled is great, one of my favorites. Definitely carrying a modern day Carcass feel, for sure. Hell Witch, some of the fastest fucking riffs I've ever heard in my life for thrash metal. Just chaotic style. Amazing fucking album. I got into these guys a little late, but I'm glad I got into them nonetheless because they're one of my favorites. Hell Witch. If you're a fan of crazy thrash, death thrash, some of the fastest fucking riffs I've ever heard. Amazing. Hell Witch. Fred Diablo again with Svartpest. Black metal band he did with his brother Fug. Another badass offering. Fred Diablo has a lot of bands in this fucking list. This is a band called Memorial. I would suggest fans of early Immortal, like Pure Holocaust, would love this. It sounds like it was recorded, you know, around that, with that in mind. Pure Holocaust, one of my favorite Immortal albums. But Memorial is badass. I love it. Killjoy put that on Baphomet Records. Morgul. Badass black metal. I'm gonna start speeding up a little bit here. You already had Hollow Mass. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? It says False. Is that the band name or the title? Or the album title? I don't know. It's False. I know it's black metal. I got it pretty much for free. It was like a free giveaway at a local record store back in the day. I don't even know. I have listened to this, yes. It is chaotic black metal. Baphomet. Badass fucking album. The Dead Shall Inherit. I think most people probably know that, death metal heads know this, but I just think that they are... Baphomet is a very underrated death metal band, a great death metal band too. And this a badass album. Mariah of Psy and Killjoy did a black metal doom project called Hidden. Definitely a very underrated band. Don't hear anybody talk about this. But I really do like this band. I like their lyrical approach. It's more about, like, you know, cosmos and space exploration and Armageddon, which sounds like we're gonna have pretty soon. There's an asteroid headed to the planet as we speak. I definitely will be cranking Hidden before I die. I can't wait to die. It's gonna be great. Hidden. Hidden is badass. Hope that son of a bitch don't hit us, but if it does, well, whatever. The dinosaurs never knew it was coming, so whatever. Wipe them out, or wipe us out. It's depending where it hits, though. And if we can all come together as a fucking goddamn world and shoot the son of a bitch down, or something, you know. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. Whatever. Suitor, one of my favorites. Badass Norwegian black metal at its finest. Hordes of Nebula, you definitely tell they were inspired by Darkthrone, but this is a really badass black metal band. Definitely one of my favorites. I love their atmospheric riffs. Fucking cool band, man. Hordes of Nebula. Arsenic. Killjoy put this out on his label. This is also a dark. This is on the lines of Dark Angel worship, for sure. A very, very underrated band. Another reason why I love showing people these bands. Moonshine. I do not know if this is a band anymore. This band is fronted by a chick, and she has one of the most craziest fucking vocals, man. Like, fucking blood curdling, man. I love it. Great fucking sludge metal. Moonshine. Check them out. A band that nobody talks about. If you can find this, snag it, man. Check it out on YouTube, too. Moonshine. You won't be disappointed. I saw these guys with Necrophagia and Venom Inc. It was very cool in Chicago. And this is Funeral Nation. They're definitely known, but in the underground. But I do think they are underrated. They're a great fucking thrash metal band. Really enjoyed seeing them. Funeral Nation. That was a sick show. Holy shit. I'll never forget that. Hooded Menace, now they are known, but I still throw them on here because they kind of bring that Amando Diasorno, Blind Dead, kind of like Moss, you know. You kind of get that feeling of the Templars through Hooded Menace, and I think they do a really good representation of that Spanish horror trilogy or series for sure. Hooded Menace. Another really heavy ass motherfucking death doom band, Thor's Hammer. Another band fronted by a badass female on vocals. She's fucking amazing. Good on the eyes too, but she's got so much talent. I love Thor's Hammer. Such a fucking badass album. Check it out. If you're at all a fan of heavy shit, I implore you, check out Thor's Hammer. Cheers. Holy shit, I've been talking way too fucking long. This is a really cool sludge band. I like these guys a lot. Heard about these guys from a YouTuber called Brain Oil. Really unique approach. I like it. Like it a lot. Speaking of Druid Lord, we got Relics of the Dead on Hell's Headbanger. Love this fucking band. Love everything they put out. I think my favorite is probably Gospels for the Dead. Gospels for the... What are they called? Gospels for the Dead? I think that's what it is. But Relics of the Dead is a badass fucking record as well. And Druid Lord is definitely Death Doom personified with a really horrific atmosphere in their music. Riffs that fucking just stick in their head. This is Frowning. Really good Death Doom as well. Check them out. Great Suicidal Black Metal with Zaster. Telepathic Link with the Deceased. One of my absolute favorites to put on when you're in that fucking mood, man. You know what mood I'm talking about. This is the soundtrack to that tormented life. I fucking love this album. There's a lot of shit going on in the making of this album. A lot of death. And it really shows in the art, for sure. Disaster's one of the best. Hell yeah, man. Dystopia. Dystopia, badass sludge. Disgusting. Human equals garbage. So fucking badass. I think Human Garbage is one of my absolute favorite albums of all time. Such a pissed off, just attitude. Totally tell that you feel every fucking emotion on this. Great. Evil Army. Oh yeah, definitely underrated. I guess if you would take Charge GBH, Metallica, Kill 'Em All, and Bathory, put them in a fucking blender, you probably would get something like Evil Army. They had a really unique approach to thrash metal, a really raw guitar sound. You know, most thrash metal bands kind of have more of a polished sound. These guys just went total, like, Sodom style, you know, like on Obsessed by Cruelty or something, you know, in The Sign of Evil or something, like something really raw, Bathory style stuff. Evil Army is great. One of my absolute favorites. Rest in peace, Bones. This is a band that was on Killjoy's label, Baphomet Records, called Head Meat. They have definitely an incantation feel to their music. Definitely heavy shit. This has got to be the longest video I've ever done. Repulsion, I'm pretty sure everyone knows it, but I gotta have it, man. It's like the blueprint for death metal, grindcore, horror, dude. Fucking A, man. Scott Carlson, dude's a fucking legend. Repulsion, Horrified. I think Scott Carlson played on the last Sphere Cathedral album, if memory serves me right. That's cool. So, fuck, yeah. Sargeist, man. One of the, right up there with Kraft, is one of my absolute favorite modern black metal bands. I guess you call it like the third wave, maybe. I don't know. I'm no fucking expert, but Finland is just killing it with amazing, barbaric, blasphemic, non-fucking black metal. Sargeist, hell yeah. Joe Frazio of Superjoint Ritual. This is his first band he did, called Stress Ball. Really good approach to Nola sludge on the lines of Crowbar, but they do their own thing with it, and I think the vocalist is very unique sounding. But Joe Frazio's drumming is just fucking badass. I was a fan of his drumming. Piston Razors, you know, they're known, but I still think they're underrated. I think they're a great fucking band. Like, you know, they got that Pantera Machine Head approach. I've always liked Piston Razors. Everyone's got to know Deceased, but I figured I'd throw it on here too. King Foley, badass, man. I love it. He's such a badass. And I like how they use the Black Sabbath. A Drop of Water story from Black Sabbath on the cover. That's creepy as fuck, man. It's an iconic, nostalgic image. Great fucking record. Deceased are so fucking badass. I'd love to see Deceased. That'd be so cool. Sadistic Execution from Australia. Definitely right up there with Sarcophago and Volcano. Bands like that really pushed the envelope. Definitely were made famous by Slayer Mag, Metalon's magazine, Norwegian magazine. He always had the singer Rook in his magazine, and Euronymous loved these guys as well. Definitely very influential to the Norwegian black metal scene. Sadistic Execution. Samuel. Need I say more? Classic. Absolute classic black metal. This is back. This and Blood Ritual were more black metal. They kind of experimented more with different styles, like industrial stuff like that. kind of like Beherit did later too. But this is back when they were at their black metal best, in my opinion. Not a Hellhammer, Celtic Frost type fucking riffs and shit. Badass. Soul Reaper, rest in peace, John of Dissection. The, the surviving members of Dissection. Excuse me. Throat's so fucking dry. The surviving members of Dissection formed this band, Soul Reaper, badass black metal. I'm sure most people probably know Triptykon, but in case you don't, we got Triptykon right there. In case you don't know, man, Triptykon, Tom Warrior, need I say more, man? Such a badass fucking band. I'd love to see these guys live. They're definitely on my bucket list to see. I don't think it'll ever happen because they barely ever tour around here, unless like it's Maryland Death Fest. But Triptykon, I would kill to fucking see Triptykon. I'm such a huge fan of this fucking band. I hope they put out another record. They really do. It's been a while. Definitely an H.R. Giger, rest in peace, cover, badass shit. You know, Necrophagia is known, but you know, I still think that they're extremely underground and they're still underrated. You know, and yeah, I'll just go with Black Blood Vomitorium. Fuck yeah. Rest in peace, Killjoy and Wayne Fabre. More Killjoy. I'm sensing a pattern here. This is Vertalock. God, man, what a black metal supergroup. I know Killjoy hated that term supergroup, but man, this really fucking is. You got Maniac on vocals from Mayhem, and Skidliv, Septic Cunts, Killjoy, obviously, of every band, and Red Diablo's in here, Foog's in here, Isgret of Immortals on here, Jimod of Bloodthorn on drums, Perished. Definitely a black metal supergroup from hell. I've always loved Vertalock's music. One of my absolute favorites. Ceremony in Flames is a great album too. God, what the fuck does this even say? I can't even read it, man. What the fuck does that even say? Hold on. I have no idea. I cannot read that fucking logo. But this is really good Autopsy, old school death metal style stuff. I got it on Hell's Headbanger. Really cool stuff. I can't pronounce that fucking band name. I don't fucking know. Good shit though. I am no expert. Never claimed to be. Just a fan of extreme music, you know, and films. Evoken. Many albums by this band, but Quietus is amazing. I love it. I love the riffs. Good death doom. Titan Blood, another very underrated band. I heard about these guys through Nocturna Culto. Or no, Fenriz actually. He was talking about them in an interview because he had like his metal show he does, and yeah, I heard about these guys. Fucking Autopsy worship for sure, incantation stuff, and but they do their own thing with it. Like it's got a black metal approach, like a black metal attitude, but it's got like a really sludgy, disgusting, swampy death metal. It's fucking great, man. Titan Blood, amazing band. Always been one of my favorites. Seven Chalices, a great album. Volcano, I was just talking about Bloody Vengeance before. Definitely the blueprint for what would come later. Absolutely. One of my absolute fucking favorites. A banger, if there ever was one. I love that cover too with the church burning. Typhus. Definitely a band that, another black metal, modern black metal band that practices what they preach. Badass black metal. Love it. US black metal. Purigathon, back when they were death metal. Badass album, one of my favorites. They're kind of like one of those bands that would morph into kind of something else, but this is back in their death metal days. My personal favorite. Master's Hammer, Ritual. Very influential black metal album. First wave. Influenced the second wave. Great fucking band, Master's Hammer. They do not look like the type of band that would play this music, actually, but dude, it's all about the music, man. Looks don't mean shit, but this is a badass album. I love it. Learned about a lot of these bands from Fenriz, actually. I trust him when it comes to metal. 1349, definitely known, but I still think they're underrated. And Frost on drums is just, he just blasts the fucking shit out of those drums, man, like no other. Huge Satyricon fan, but Frost in 1349, he just really shines, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, classic here, Unleashed. God, how can you not? Absolute fucking classic Swedish death metal at its finest. Straight up there with Entombed, Left Hand Path, and Dismember like an ever-flowing stream. Just on the lines. Like, amazing shit. Gotta have if you're a death metal fan. This is a band that I've been talking about for a long fucking time, that I've been championing them for a while. I even bought a shirt because I like the band so much. One of the most evil sounding bands I've ever heard. Like, if you would take like Demon Sea, Joined in Darkness album, which is in here somewhere, I imagine, mixed with Beherit's Drawing Down the Moon type vocals that Holocausto did, you would get this band, and a little bit of Black Witchery as well, but you would get Void Meditation Cult, one of my absolute favorite finds. An absolute gem of a band. They have everything I love about sludge, doom, black metal, death metal. Do their own thing with it. They are just so fucking evil sounding. Their music makes you seem like you're in a trance, like a satanic trance. It's just amazing. No other band ever did that feeling to me. Well, maybe Disaster, but yeah, Void Meditation Cult, amazing. Check them out. I hope they make another fucking record. I really fucking do. You can get that on Hell's Headbanger. Support. Witch Sorrow, good doom metal, awesome modern shit. Cough, good sludge metal. Definitely take their own approach to their unique brand of doom sludge, for sure. The singer just sounds so fucking possessed and pissed off. Really fucking awesome riffs that stick in your head. Really droney too. Not like Sono drony, but or Son drony, but still, it's fucking chaotic shit. I love it. Cough. Demzigard, Fenriz on drums. Can't beat it, man. Badass Norwegian black metal for sure. One of the many bands that Fenriz was a part of, other than Dark Throne, for sure. You throw Ibon on there as well. That's fucking great. Krieg. Fuck yeah. A badass US black metal band. One of my favorites as well. Krieg. They got a lot of fucking albums. But yeah, this was a badass one. I just picked this one, The Black Church. Or The Black House, I'm sorry. That's what it's called. Kvist. Atmospheric, melodic Norwegian black metal. If you're a fan of Dimmy Borgir, maybe Old Man's Child. You'll probably dig this. Maybe Arcturnus as well. More like melodic black metal. Good shit though. Really good album. Really underrated. Black Funeral. Really badass black metal right here. Their albums are very hard to find, it seems, but I found this used in a bin, which is badass, and I've always been a fan of it. Really good atmosphere with their unique approach to black metal, misanthropic, fucking evil shit, man. But with a band name like Black Funeral, would you expect anything else, you know? Badass shit. Earthride. Heard about these guys through Hank 3 of Arson Anthem, Superjoint Ritual. Good doom metal. I always thought the vocalist kind of sounded like the singer of Anti-Scene. It almost sounds like the singer of Anti-Scene doing doom metal. It's actually really fucking cool. I can see why 3 likes it. But yeah, Earthride, badass. Really dark doom too, like really dark subject matter and shit. Oh god, I hope I don't butcher this. Iggings Grill. This is a collaboration of Fenriz and Natty Frost together. And you get those two together, it's gonna be fucking blasphemic chaos. Alcohol fueled brutality. Fucking awesome. I love it. What else do we got here? Diabolus, The Three Mothers, Undead Torment, Hail, fucking badass. I love this band. I believe Undead Torment used to play in Necrophagia for a little bit when they were writing the Death Trip 69 album, I believe. But he's also got another band in here somewhere called Nocturne, which I like. But Diabolus is awesome, and this is a really cool homage to the Three Mothers trilogy. Dario Argento, obviously. Fucking love it. Atmospheric as fuck. Undead Torment's got a badass voice, too. Learn about these guys through Fenriz. All the old schoolers out there knew this already, but I don't pretend to be an expert. I just like the music. I hear it, I love it, I buy it, fuck it, you know? But Death Strike, fuck yeah, man. Oh, fuck. Some of my absolute favorite death thrash ever. God damn, so fucking good. Dotsford, fucking your creation. Really good black metal here. I believe they're from Finland as well. Might even be the dude from Horna and Kraft, maybe? Satanic Warmaster, maybe? I don't know. All those bands are kind of lumped together. But yeah, Dotsford's badass. Love it. Got that already. Wednesday 13. I know he's known, especially Murder Dolls, but I really do like his approach to horrific metal and just punk in general. Like the Frankenstein Drag Queens from Hell was awesome. Murder Dolls was great, and his solo shit is great, and he just keeps getting heavier and heavier. And he's being more like influenced by more extreme metal, and you can totally hear it on Horrifier. It's a fucking great album, man. Some really sick fucking shit and riffs on here. Love it. I figured I think it's underrated. Maybe it's not, I don't know, but it's just good. It's good. Fuck you. I don't care. Everyone knows Autopsy, but this record, I mean, it's usually Severed Survival or Mental Funeral, or even Accident Unspeakable that get like the most praise, but I have always liked Shit Fun. Yeah, dude. I think it's such a sick fucking album, man, and it's got such a badass fucking guitar sound, guitar tone. Rayford's drumming is amazing. His vocals, Sounds like he's gargling shit. Shit Fun by Autopsy. One of my favorites. I have the CD, but it's burned. These guys never released an actual physical copy, I think. You can just download their shit, but they're a really good sludge band from England, I believe, and they are called Black Tomb. I have the CD that's burned, but they did get a patch from the band, so that's badass. Black Tomb, definitely check them out. They're really cool. If you like say I Hate God started writing about horror movies, that's kind of what they sounded like, really sludgy, horrific shit. My favorite. Oh yeah, The Crown and Terror, badass album. Dudes from At the Gates, awesome. Let's see that. Bolt Thrower, you know him, but if you don't, check him out. Still underrated. Never made a bad album. Always fucking badass shit. Riffs that stick in your head. This is actually more grindcore. They went out with Carcass and Napalm Death, I believe, on this tour. And yeah, fucking badass right there. Here's a Vision of Disorder. I mean, they are known, but still, they are. I remember, when I was younger, I was listening to these guys a lot. I still do. I like Imprint actually better than this one, but I figured I chose this one. But really good hardcore, metal hardcore stuff. Like it. Earth Crisis is another band. Earth Crisis, I remember. Yeah, that was another band I liked. Nail Bomb, they're known, but I still think they're, underrated. But yeah, dudes from Madball and Sepultura, fucking awesome combo, man. This is a band, Death Doom band, one of my favorites, called Dusk, from my state of Wisconsin. Represent, fuck yeah, these guys are badass. Tim Byers, a pretty good guy. He's pretty much the mastermind of this great fucking doom metal band. Dusk is cool. I saw them live, and man, they fucking just slayed that fucking stage. Utter fucking heaviness. I love it. I saw them with the Martha Skalded. That was cool. Speaking of some heavy fucking shit and riffs that stick in your head, holy shit, Jack. We got Iron Monkey. Fucking A, man. These guys are so fucking heavy. 666 Pack is one of my favorite songs ever. Riffs that will just stick in your fucking head, man. This is a really cool set. It comes with Iron Monkey, but it also comes with Our Problem, which is another great fucking underrated album. These guys are still going. They got a new singer. I think the old singer died, I believe, but he was a cool singer, really unique voice. But yeah, I prefer the old shit for sure. Iron Monkey, hail. Joey Jordison of Slipknot fame and Murder Dolls, he had a lot of bands, man, and he experimented with a lot of different types of music and metal and shit. And he's always been a fucking avid fan of extreme metal, black metal, whatnot. Even covered for Satyricon on their Volcano tour, I believe, when Frost couldn't get in the States. Joey, rest in peace, man. He's amazing. Fucking, I don't really care much for Slipknot these days, I guess, but Joey has always been a badass inspiration for me as a drummer, for sure. But this is a black metal band he did with Attila Keshner, Mayhem, called Sensanium. Extremely underrated. Never hear anyone talk about this. I just don't think this band really had time to, because with Mayhem's touring and of course Joey's touring, I think he was in Slipknot. No, he wasn't in Slipknot. He was in other bands too, but Sensanium is a great black metal project that they did. I really enjoyed this fucking album. Joey's drumming, unmatched. I was a fan. Sensanium is badass. Check them out. That's a very underrated black metal band. We were just talking about Nocturne before. This is another band of Undead Torment of Diabolos. Nocturne is badass black metal. Fucking apocalyptic, fucking raw black metal at its non-fucking best. I keep repeating myself, but you know, it's the truth, you know. Check these bands out if you never heard of them. I think you'll dig them. If you have a respect for this type of music. Ruin Magic, fuck yeah, this is definitely a banger. Absolutely fucking love this band. Talk about death doom personified with real atmosphere, horrific atmosphere in their music. Ruin Magic, I gotta get more by these guys. I think that was their last album. Another cool fucking band, Fulci and Horror Worship personified in Seven Doors. And I believe he named the band after the Seven Doors of Death, aka The Beyond, Lucio Fulci movie. And it makes sense, man. Fucking awesome band. Great fucking death metal. I think he recorded this during COVID. He did like everything. It's just a one-man death metal band. But I heard about these guys through a YouTube buddy of mine. Analog Nightmares, I believe his name. Analog. Dennis, cool guy. But yeah, I checked him out when I watched his review of this, and yeah, I was sold, man. Fucking great death metal. Awesome. Kind of got a bit of a Gore Lord feel to it too. A lot of Cannibal Corpse. Another good death metal band, Cemetery Urn. Fucking badass death metal. Cemetery Urn, that's an awesome name. I always thought that was a cool name. Oh, Scaremaker. Billy of Evil Speak magazine and his wife at the time, Vanessa. She's really awesome. She's been in so many bands and does a lot of horror fanzines and stuff. Really cool person. But this was their band they did together called Scaremaker. Definitely death metal horror worship. Fucking love it, man. Great shit. Put on Razorback Records. This is a band, a sludge band called Meth. So fucking just depressing. Slash your wrists, crawl into your bed and die. Feel to their music. Just feels like you're on a meth drug trip, dude. It's so fucking disgusting sounding, heavy, meth. Check them out at your own risk. I like them though. Yeah, we'll wait with that one. You know, Razor's known to the thrash metal community, obviously, but I still think they're underrated. You know, I figured I'd include it. There's a lot of bands that did not make this. Like I said, this is volume 1. I'll probably be into another one at some point. But Razor's always been one of my favorite thrash metal bands, for sure. Canadian thrash at its best. I'm gonna wait with that one. We got Pest, one of my favorite black metal bands as well. Definitely practice what they preach. Bring it on, Satan. My Dying Bride, known, definitely known, like Paradise Lost, definitely known, but I figured I'd include it because it's an amazing fucking record, and it's always been one of my favorites. I love the atmosphere. You know, Turn Loose the Swans, you can't beat it. Fucking awesome. Definitely got a lot of death metal in their early music. I love it. Like Sentence's first album too is total death metal. Then they kind of changed, but yeah, bands do that sometimes, I guess. Massacre's known too, but it's Cam Lee, dude, and Terry Butler and fucking Steve Swanson, man. Gotta include it. Massacre's badass. This band actually toured with COC, and they're called Mothership. And I like them. I really do. I actually really like their music. But I think they are underrated, so I chose to include them because I don't really hear anybody talk about them. But yeah, they did tour with COC and Crowbar, I believe. But Mothership is great. Good rock and roll with a little Sabbath. Cool shit. Yeah, when I was younger, this was one of my favorites. Stuck Mojo. Remember Stuck Mojo? I don't know what happened to these guys. I know Clint is with Fozzy, Chris Jericho's band, but amazing musician for sure. But Stuck Mojo, man, I've always liked Stuck Mojo. Fucking cool band, man. Really good rap metal, but done right, like Biohazard style. Like it's not, it's not like that Limp Bizkit shit. It's kind of got like a Pantera, Piston Razors guitar feel with kind of like gangster rap, a little bit. It's cool. I like it. Really fucking cool. Pantera and these guys toured all the time together back in the day. The Trendkill tour, I believe. Acid Bath is known, obviously, but I figured I would include them because they're one of my favorite bands, and I wouldn't say they're underrated because they're getting a lot of praise now that they're back together, but there was a time where no one really gave them much praise. So, I don't know, man. And Dax Riggs has just got such a unique voice. And of course, Sammy DeWitt is fucking a guitar god. I love Acid Bath. When the Kite String Pops is probably my favorite, but I figured I'd include Pagan Terrorism Tactics. That's pretty great. Dead World, a very underrated band. Never hear anyone talk about them. Learn about them through Obituary. Venom Inc. Yeah, fucking very in the shadow of Venom, but I think they do it just as well. I saw them with Necrophagia and Funeral Nation in Chicago. They fucking killed it, man. Played all those old Venom songs, but their actual material is heavy as fucking shit, man. Tony's got just a cool voice. Philip H. Anselmo, Killjoy, and Opal and Throne with Viking Crown. This is actually one of my favorites. It's hard to find a black metal band that incorporates horror movies. Usually it's about Satanism and stuff, but Viking Crown incorporated a lot of horror movie clips, like Rosemary's Baby was one, I Drink Your Blood, various others. But yeah, Viking Crown's badass. I always been a fan of Viking Crown. You got a patch down there. Fuck yeah. I know Phil regarded this as kind of a joke project, but really, at the time, it wasn't a joke at all. And when he worked with Killjoy and Opal at the time, I think they made some really badass black metal, satanic, evil ass shit. I love it. Good riffs. Fred Diablo again. This is his first band, I believe, called Deride. Definitely some Pantera, Devil Driver worship going on here. That's what I hear, at least. Really good groovy Norwegian death metal, or groove metal. Definitely a lot of Pantera. Fred Diablo's a huge Pantera fan, and it shows. But Deride is a great fucking band. Love it. Fred only sings on this album, actually, but great. Ole's an amazing guitar player. He also plays in Grimfist. Here's some apocalyptic fucking doom shit. Sludge for sure, man. Primitive Man. I've always been a fan of Primitive Man. I think this is their sickest offering right here. So, just sounds so fucking disgusting sounding, Really badass black metal here. Armageddon, featuring members of Watan. Definitely a badass band. I had to include these guys. Love it. Armageddon. Oh, Meridian. Kind of chaotic death metal. This was a great find. Little late to the party with this band, but I'm glad I discovered them nonetheless. You know, better late than never. And man, it is Accidental Suicide. Great name, great band. I love their fucking riffage, man. It's just so disgusting sounding. That clip where the dude's slitting his fucking wrists and you hear the blood pour out, that is just disturbing as fuck, man. But I really like Accidental Suicide. Really good death metal band. I think they're from Chicago. Don't quote me on that. I might be wrong. Yeah, but great reissue on Peaceville. Wouldn't mind getting that on vinyl, actually. Sour Vein, really good sludge metal from the south. Great riffs. Toured a lot with Crowbar. Another band that toured with Crowbar. This is what the fuck is this band called? Oh, I'm sorry. I had a brain fart. Armed for Apocalypse. I saw them open for Crowbar in Havoc. That was a cool show. Really cool guys. I think they're from Florida, but yeah, Armed for Apocalypse is a badass album. Really good sludge. Christian. Brazilian death metal chaos at its finest. Amazing musicianship. Just a three-piece from fucking hell. I think they're all brothers, or two of them are at least. They might all be brothers, actually. They are just fucking insane musicians. I love all their albums, but I Black Forest Domain. Fuck yeah. I would love to see Christian live. That'd be one band I'd love to see live. Oh wow. One of the slowest atmospheric bands I've ever heard in my life. Nort. This band is so fucking creepy. You feel like you're in that fucking photo on the cover, like a ghostly atmosphere in a graveyard. All alone, death all around you. Fucking amazing atmospheric band. I love listening to this shit in the fucking dark. You know, black candles burning and shit, you know. Nort, great. Of course I had to have some Seth Putnam on here. Anal Cunt. Yeah, the one, the only. Morbid Florist, great fucking album. I usually like 40 More Reasons to Hate Us. That's my favorite, but I like this one a lot. Really cool. There'll never be another Seth Putnam. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Funeral Fog, a really underrated Burzum-esque type black metal band. I never hear anyone talk about it. I don't even know if this is a band anymore, but I've always liked their style. The vocalist kind of sounds a bit like Varg a little bit. We got some evil shit here. Graveland, fucking Polish black metal at its finest. Absolute. This is in the glare of burning churches. Great shit. Got a lot of this stuff when Redstream Records was still around. This one too, Forest of Impaled. Badass black metal band. Definitely a tribute to Vlad the Impaler, Dracula. Awesome shit. Take. Another really good Finnish black metal band. Or this is Norwegian. This is Norwegian, I'm sorry. Definitely flying the flag for Norwegian black metal. Take's badass. Love it. Unigrun. Badass black metal from Australia. Loss. Really good funeral doom. Suicidal funeral doom. Really definitely puts you in that mood when you listen to this shit. I love it though. Great. Denial of God, one of my favorites from Hell's Headbanger. Definitely like a Merciful Fate, King Diamond, like keyboards going on with mixed with horrific atmospheric black metal. I love this band, fucking awesome. I want to get more shit from them. Denial of God is great though. Check them out on Hell's Headbanger. Norwegian black metal called Stygels. Definitely one of my favorites as well. Really good Darkthrone Burzum feel. Bound in Human Flesh. The vocalist of this band sounds just like Killjoy. It's crazy. And this is also on Baphomet Records, so it makes sense, but I don't know if that's a real drummer that they're fucking using, but holy shit, like, that dude is fucking nuts. If it's a real drummer, wow. Bound in Human Flesh, badass shit. Prophanica, classic on Hell's Headbanger as well. Satanic black metal at its finest. I'm gonna start speeding up a little bit. Ekkerkaki, good black metal. Weird band name. Bludgeon, badass death metal on Metal Blade. Always been a fan of these guys. I love that fucking cover too. Crucify the Priest. Winter of Apocalypse. I believe some dudes from Demoncy are in this band. Love it. Absolutely cool. Listened to this a couple days ago, actually. Winter of Apocalypse. Badass. Winter of Apocalypse. I can't pronounce this band, I'm sorry. But it's really good black metal. I can't pronounce it, I'm sorry. I don't know. It starts with a K. But this was on Baphomet Records. Killjoy put this on his label. Bands he believed in, like Summon, Thornspawn, this, Anti-AS, bands like that. Severe Torture. I believe this is their first album. I always love that cover. Sick shit. We got Nunslaughter with Hex. Nunslaughter, they are known, but I still think they're underrated. I think they're a great fucking band. Rest in peace, Dawn of the Dead. Killjoy, Compelled by Fear. This is his band after the first Necrophagia lineup. He went to do like a Nasty Savage, Testament style thrash metal band with a horrific atmosphere. And Killjoy, Compelled by Fear, great album. A different side of Killjoy vocally, really cool. I was talking about these guys before, Silvertomb. This is Johnny and Kenny, a Typo Negatives band with members of Agnostic Front. Really cool band. I don't know if they're a band anymore because they're busy with Sun Don't Shine, so I don't know what happened to these guys. But yeah, Silvertomb is badass. Love it. Swallowed or Swallow, really cool fucking chaotic death metal, black metal band on the lines of like Portal, like that horrific atmosphere. Ragnarok, Black Door Miracle, good Norwegian black metal. Trojan Star, Trojanger, I don't know. The Trojan, I don't know. Good band, psychedelic black metal, crazy shit. Even got like horns and shit. It's just psychedelic black metal, awesome. Cult of Vampirism, really good doom metal. Inspired obviously by vampires, but really cool. I like it. Really good stuff. Got that on Redstream years ago. Obscene Eulogy. This is a badass fucking band. Members of Impaled Nazarene. Killjoy sings on one of the tracks on here too. That's cool. Oh yeah, here's a classic. Leviathan. DSBM is its best, really. Right up there with Zaster, in my opinion. A lot of stuff going on during the making of this album. Love it though. You really feel it. Necrodeath. Really good death thrash, early death thrash. Cult of Ghouls. I don't know, I'm probably saying that wrong. Really good band on Hell's Headbanger. Really good horrific atmosphere. Definitely a horror film sonically, I think. I love this band. I gotta get more stuff by them for sure. Morta Skullid. I saw these guys with Dusk a couple years ago. They were awesome. They just tore that stage apart. They played on a little stage in a bar, and it was fucking chaotic, man. I love it. Never forget that shit. Morta Skullid, Wisconsin death metal. Pretty much, I Hate God. Lineup: Joey Lazar's on drums, Jimmy Power on guitar. It's a great fucking band, man. And Ross on keyboards of Christ Inversion. Really cool fucking band. Jam band, no vocals at all, just swamp jam sludge at its best. You can totally tell it's Jimmy Bauer on guitar and Joey on drums. It's just got that fucking feel, and it's always been the Mystic Crew of Clearlight for short has always been one of my favorites. Always been a favorite of mine. Rest in peace, Joey Lazarus. Great drummer. Some of his best drum work on there, I think. Zyklone. Samos band after Emperor and Triumph of After Emperor. Great fucking album. Lyric contribution by Faust. Pretty cool. Blood Feast. Badass early death thrash for sure. Definitely inspired Cannibal Corpse on their earlier days, you know. Scour, man. Fuck, I can't wait for their actual first album coming out pretty soon. I think they're a badass band. I think more people are going to know them because they're at Milwaukee Metal Fest this year, so I think they'll kind of explode. And of course, you got members of Cattle Decapitation and Pig Destroyer, and of course Phil on vocals, so I'm pretty sure to go down pretty good. They are a fucking brutal band. I love them. One of my absolute fucking modern favorites. But Scour just fucking kills, man. Awesome shit. Negaroth. Suicidal black metal at its finest. Love it. Necro Messiah. I've never heard anyone ever mention this band ever, and I've watched a lot of YouTube videos of underrated bands. But Necro Messiah, man, they have a Venom style, a Motorhead style, a Bathory style, Sodom, like early. They just got such an early approach to death thrash, or blackened thrash rather. I don't know. There's so many fucking genres, whatever, but definitely old school sound. Love it. Necro Messiah. Definitely hear a lot of Motorhead, you know, a lot of like kind of Filthy Animal Taylor, Mickey D type beats. Fucking cool. I like it. A lot of Venom too. Oh, just Cavity. Crazy Japanese death metal. Technical craziness. Holy shit. They're fucking nuts. Those guys are like on a different planet, man. Agoraphobic Nosebleed. The legendary Scott Hall. Hail. Amazing. Frozen Corpse stuff with Dope, one of my favorites. Oh yeah, Vital Remains. They're known, but I still think they're underrated. I think when they got Glenn in the band, they kind of became more known because of obviously Glenn Benton, but I love this record, man. Fucking amazing. Definitely ahead of their time as far as I'm concerned for true satanic death metal. Oh my god, is this ever gonna end? Holy shit. If you're with me this long, I congratulate you, but I understand if you aren't. Avi Satanas. Avi Satanas is Fred Diablo and Fug again. This is their first ever black metal band, I believe. Dark Throne Worship, a lot of Viking stuff going on. Awesome Norwegian black metal. Here's a cool band, Hogjaw, featuring Brian of I Hate God. Awesome fucking band. I love it. Really unique approach to sludge metal. A lot more hardcore too. Awesome, cool. Dead Horse, Texas own Dead Horse. Definitely underrated, but known. Badass band though, very unique band, very influential to other Texas bands too. Even Pantera, you know. Dead Horse, great. Vienna, World War III. I believe Frost is on this. It's a fucking apocalyptic Norwegian black metal from hell. And of course you got the Mighty Frost on the skins. Really, really good black metal album and band. Check them out. Vienna. Mizrameritsmitzi, I can't pronounce that, but Hellhammer and Blasphemer of Mayhem are on this chaotic, almost industrial black metal. Like it. Whores of Bethlehem. Technical death metal from New York, I believe. Really technical. Holy shit, those guys are nuts. Great musicians. I respect the hell shit out of that, you know. Bloodthorn, Genocide. This is a badass fucking band. I love this band. I gotta get more by them, but I always like the production on this album. It's actually by Fug of Necrophagia. And the drummer of Vertalock is actually, this is his main band. Awesome fucking Norwegian death metal. Oh, we're really going old school here. I'm sure most people know this band, but I figured I'd add them. That is Morbid. Obviously with Mayhem split, but Morbid. Rest in peace, Pele, man. Fucking awesome vocalist. I think they went on to, the members of Morbid went to form Entombed, I believe. I think that's how that went. Nihilists as well. But Morbid is badass. I love it. Really good Swedish death metal. And of course Mayhem. This is the only tracks that you hear Dead doing some of the De Mysteriis Dum Satanas songs. So that's cool. Grave Ritual. I've always been a fan of these guys. Really good autopsy, incantation worship. Good death metal. Fuck yeah. One of the most evil bands on this list, with Evil Incarnate. These guys are the real deal. I believe I read an article with the singer one time, and he like wipes his ass with the fucking Holy Bible and stuff, and yeah, that's cool, man. He's true. But Evil Incarnate's great. I love their guitar tone. It's really fucking heavy. Really good drumming too. Really unique death metal band. They made a lot of albums since this, so check them out. getting down to the nitty gritty here. Oh, we got Vomitory, good Swedish technical death metal. Awesome. Rapture, great album. Yep, this is one of my favorite U.S. black metal bands of all time. I even got the patch on my shorts here. Can't see that. That is Demon Sea with Joined in Darkness. I was talking about this earlier with Void Meditation Cult. Amazing fucking black metal. So atmospheric, so horrific, just macabre riffs, just a unique approach. Their later albums, even their early demos have more of a raw feel, but this one has such low-end guitar and bass. It's kind of got like a incantation feel to it a little bit with the riffs. And I've always just been a huge fan of Demon Sea. Their last record is fucking badass. Memory escapes me what it's called, but that it's really a continuation of their prior albums. But Join in Darkness, I'll never forget the first time I heard it. It opened the gates of hell, basically. It's what it sounds like, you know. This was originally put out on Baphomet Records, Killjoy's label. Re-released a couple times, but man, Demon Sea, Join in Darkness, badass shit. And we are gonna go to vinyl. Witchfinder General is known, but I still think they're very underrated. Friends from Hell is great too, but Death Penalty is where it's at for me, and it was definitely a band that was way ahead of its time as far as imagery goes too. I mean, with the fucking naked Satanists and shit. Witchfinder General, right out of the Vincent Price movie. Fucking awesome. You knew this was coming. I Hate God, Take Is Needed for Pain. Fucking amazing Power riffs. Mike Nine sounds so fucking drugged out of his fucking skull, which he was. You ever read the making of this album? He was homeless at the time, and yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. Fucking amazing album, love it. One of my absolute favorites. I Hate God. Power. Huge Immortal fan with Abbott, and I had to get his first solo record. Amazing continuation of the Abbott legacy, you know. I think it's fucking great. And he's made such unique music since then too, but I always come back to that first album. Rigor Mortis. Rest in peace, Bruce Corbett and Mike Saska. Amazing fucking Texas thrash metal at its finest. I always love this picture disc, looks so fucking cool. Amazing fucking band. I love that. I love Demons. It's such a great fucking track. The whole record smokes though. Rest in peace, Eric Wagner. We got The Skull. This is pretty much Trouble, you know. Eric Wagner sadly is gone, but he was a very unique vocalist. And this is one heavy fucking album, man. I think they got the drummer Cathedral on here too. I saw him live. He's fucking badass. But The Skull, they were fucking awesome live. And I always thought they were underrated, I think. In the shadow of Skull, or in the shadow of Trouble, you know. It's a shame that they never, you know, got to make more albums and where Eric died. It sucks. Finnish non-fucking black metal at its finest with Anti-Ass. I don't know if I even said their name right, Anti-Ass. Cut Your Flesh and Worship Satan. This is one of my all-time favorite black metal albums. Absolutely. One of my absolute favorites. Such a fucking hateful fucking album. I know most people know Sleep, but I really think this is a great debut album. Kind of got an I Hate God sound to it, like on Take Is Needed for, In the Name of Suffering. It's kind of got that little bit of sound with the drums and the guitar, and Matt Pike's a badass motherfucker. I love it. But Sleep's first record, underrated, I think. This is the heaviest band I've ever heard in my life, and that's saying something. But this is a band called Catacombs. It is a one-man funeral death doom project from fucking hell. Double discer here, picture disc. One of the heaviest bands I've ever fucking heard. Check out Catacombs. I've been talking about these guys for years. I've been singing their praise since I discovered them, and they just do not disappoint when it comes to heavy. So fucking heavy. A Lovecraftian atmosphere with their music. Arson Anthem, we were talking about this shit. Badass. I don't know if this is even a band anymore, but man, it's definitely a fucking, if you're a fan of bands like Negative Approach, Black Flag, Poison Idea, shit like that, early hardcore, you're gonna like Arson Anthem. Fucking love it. Hank 3 on drums. Dude's a fucking amazing drummer. Yeah, we got some classic here. Anti-Scene. They're known, but I still think they're underrated. With all their input, you know? Eat More Possum. Fuck yeah. Anti-Scene. We'll save the best for last, in my opinion. But Incantation, you know, they're known, but I don't know. I still think they're underrated. They made shit tons of albums, but they are such a unique sounding death metal band to me. And I just love their records. And obviously, Onward to Golgotha is one of my absolute favorites. Such a heavy fucking album. Love it. Great fucking band. And this is the last of this colossal fucking underrated metal bands. I'll probably have a part 2 at some point in the future, not anytime soon. But my still sealed Carnivore Retaliation. I had to save one of the best for last. I've always championed this. Keep fucking buying it over and over again. This wasn't even open, but very well aware of the record. Definitely a fan of Pete Steele, late great Pete Steele. One of the best motherfucking albums ever. I love it. An album like this could never come out in the PC pussy society we live in now. Politically correct fucking Me Too movement, shit like that. Peter Steele did not give a fucking shit who he offended. And that is my absolute favorite. Well, yeah, there you go. That was a huge mountainous fucking showing. If you lasted this long or you watched this whole video, I really appreciate it because it was a blast to do. Even though I'm kind of out of it. I will be back in the future with more videos, I'm sure. So yeah, man. Y'all take care. Fulci lives, gore forever. Stay metal.